So hello everyone to Space Engineers, and well, today I'm going to show you, probably you already know what I'm going to show you as I told in the last episode. So I thought about an idea, a really pretty good idea, like self-welding ships. Now, what we have in hand is this shit right here. Let me just turn off this projector. Okay. So, what we have in here is this. Just a simple, like, you can actually imagine, like, it is just a welding ship. Okay. Just imagine a welder ship. And imagine like going to the enemy's bases or the enemy's ships near them, and like they would actually laugh. But well, you probably already know by this projector right here. So let me just show you what I have created, what masterpiece I have gathered. So oh shit, I think I have... Shit. We have some technical difficulties. Okay, and we are back into business. So, you probably got an idea, but there was a mess. Probably I have accidentally got the wrong blueprint for that. Yes, I have... Okay. So here we have what happened from the one and only welding ship. Now the welding ship has turned on into a massive armor. Just unpenetratable armor on these all sides. And you won't be able to penetrate them now. As you were into this welding simple ship, and now it is all kinds of welding shits. Okay, so now let's jump into what problems you could actually have with this. I actually had a pretty lot of problems, as you can see over there and as you can see over here. I just accidentally got a wrong blueprint for that. But let's just say what actually bad things you could have from this. So, if you actually build not right, you won't be able to have the same thing like I have right now. So, plus, if you actually on survival level and you want to build a ship like that, you just only need to build a large cargo container. But if you did not got my idea, I'm gonna show you right now. So, shit, this is not... Okay, let me build another one of these. Okay, let me just... turn off this shit right here. Let me just turn off the projector. Okay, so the idea for the survival levels is like this. You just need to build this thing right here and just build a large cargo container. But firstly, you need to calculate what direction it might weld. Like here we have the direction it welded is right here, as you could probably see. And why I'm telling this is because if the large cargo container might get like in this direction, so if it happens, it won't weld a cargo. Well, it won't weld this side of the welding, things right here. It won't weld if you actually place it right here by not calculating where it might actually appear. Now, in here that we have, you can actually see that there is a gap right here that is not welded. Well, it's because I didn't want to spend a lot of time on welding. So I could actually be placing... What the shit thing? I'm lagging so hard right now. So I could have just placed some welders line right here, and it would weld in most of the ship. And yeah, let me now show you the errors that I've been gathering. So let's jump into the first thing, in here. So the main problem is gathering not the right directions. In here, I just forgot to place one shit like that couldn't help me, this thing. And it wouldn't help me a lot. And I forgot about that, so there was a lot of things that I have miscalculated and needed to rebuild again and again and again. But mainly what can I show you is the thing right there. It's the main thing that you need to learn after reasoning the welding process. Now in here we have some blocks. So it can actually weld these side blocks right here, here, and here. It cannot weld its behind. What is on the behind, it cannot weld. That's why I have been creating on this side right here. So there are less welders. You need less resources to build this thing, and well, it's all just connected to the conveyor system, so it would have a reason on the survival level. So I cannot actually explain a lot of things, and so it cannot weld what is behind it, but it can actually weld what is in this direction. Actually, I have not this. So it can actually even weld size like here are the rich size. I can say, here are the rich sides that you would actually be needing. And here is not the rich size. Here the back of it, and here are the rich size, as also this side right here. Also this. Okay. And it's probably all that I can say right now. Well, you could actually just play around with it, do whatever you want with this creation of mine, and I don't know if actually someone has already done it. I know that some people have already done this shit like here. And if you actually want to see more things that you can actually build from the welders, you firstly need to make this thing right here. What size it can actually weld. Then you can actually think of what you can actually do with the welders Now the welders are actually pretty damn good creation in Space Engineers and pretty valuable, of course. Like you can rebuild your small ship like from the 3D printing, like making a 3D printing like factory, like so, with the pistons and with the welders. And yeah, it's probably all that I can say right now. Is this absolutely best idea that I have created in here. Now I have not tested what the side effect would be after penetrating the armor. I did not actually watch that, tested that, I mean, not watch that. But it probably could have the same thing, like we actually saw on the last, not last, but the video behind the last one. Like that was weeks ago, I think, or days ago. I don't actually know. Let me just have a look right now. Let us just get what ship we could get. Okay, let's get the one of my. No, that Centurion is with the modes. There are no modes in here, so you could actually gather more stuff without the modes. So let's just get with the Black Eagle. Why? I don't know. It's because it is the most powerful thing that I have actually built it. Okay, let me just... Okay, I am lagging so hard right now. I don't know if you can actually see that, but I'm lagging pretty hard. Okay, let me just build a Black Eagle right like here. Don't actually need to check on the speed because we have thrusters. So plus they are on, so why not? Okay, let's just jump into the Black Eagle and let's just test what armor we have right now. Okay, turning on these things. Oh shit, need to get a little bit in this direction. Okay. I don't think it can actually penetrate. Well, let's just wait until the lag disappears because I'm feeling like in the slow motion. And I cannot think with slow motion on. Okay. Okay, the slow motion is gone. Okay. Now, let's firstly check what we have. Okay. So... no penetration. But I have the better way to actually think. Okay, let's just delete this. Yes, I want to delete it. And I want to pass it. So... okay. Now you would... some of you might actually think like, well, it will penetrate. What do you think of that? But let's test it, because I have left the 3D printing on, so let's just test it. Let's just test our luck. Okay, let's just test our luck. How much luck do we have? Probably a lot with the artillery on World of Tanks. Not so much on the Russian tanks. Russian artillery, I mean. Okay. One. Wait a minute. I think, is it this button? No, it's not. It's not this button. Okay. Is it, no, I don't want to press the scenario button because the recording might end. What I have pressed is... Okay. And, yeah, lag. Of course, there will be a lag. I don't know if the video is gonna be laggy or not because of what I'm doing right now. So let me just get into here and let me just turn on my jetpack. Now, if you actually saw, it did not penetrate. Why? Is because the 3D printing was on. That's why. When it penetrates the armor, actually it's not the armor, it's the welders itself. It just replaced it. Like, you could actually even do this type of things with the rocket launchers. Like, seriously, have you thought about that? Like, let's just say, like, you want to penetrate my creations or some... Oh shit. Why I'm always messing C button with an X? I don't actually know. As I can say. And let's just get into here. Let's just build things over here as for an example what you can actually do with that. Okay, so you want to get a really powerful ship. Well, you could use a welding ship. The most powerful ship in all the history. The welding ship. More powerful than anything. In the Space Engineers probably. But if enemy damages your reactor, I cannot do anything for that. But I can think of a shit like... If anyone damages your reactor, don't get really angry. Just... I'm gonna show you what you can do with the damaged reactor. Welder right here, welder right here. If it penetrates, it will repair itself. If there is 2 welders, it will repair itself. So you don't need to worry about that. Why do you need to worry about that? Mostly if you're actually doing a wall. So even if the rocket launcher hits the reactor, it won't do shit if you actually build 2 reactors in the different directions, like over here and over here. It won't actually be mattering. Why? It's because they're in the different direction. If they're gonna be penetrated, they will be rebuilt by welders. So you don't need to worry about that. And I think I'm sounding like a Russian right now. I don't know why my Russian accent is here, but I don't know how I'm gonna be my voice gonna be in the video, but okay, let's just say that welders are awesome in Space Engineers. They are pretty mean weaponry system. One welding ship, crappy as this, can do whatever it wants. But let's just say about the weak side right now. As we talked about the fixes, the troubles that we could actually have, the penetration, the effectiveness of that, and there are some downsides of it, like damaging the projector. But if you actually have two projectors and those two projectors are actually but wait, if the projectors gets penetrated and it will be removed when it welds, it won't be loaded with the thing that you need. So the projectors are actually pretty important in this thing. It's really important to just get them in place that they cannot penetrate, the enemies cannot penetrate. Second of all, the second most important thing is this. This is the most important thing. Not second, but first important thing. Why it is first and not second? Like second thing, it is important like the projector. And why? It's because you can actually build one more of it, and if it gets penetrated, you are in the cockpit. You can actually just get another blueprint of the same thing, the same shit blueprint, and you can actually fix it. But if the cargo container is actually broke, I cannot help you, man. I cannot help you. Because if the enemy's gonna be just penetrated your cargo container, all the resources that was in that container will be splattered around the galaxy, and your welders gonna be doing shit. If the armor is gonna be penetrated, they won't be able to fix it because the resources won't, there won't be any resources. So this is the first thing. Second thing, projector. Third thing, nuclear reactor. Well, not nuclear reactor, probably the third thing. Yeah, it's probably nuclear reactor, because without power you cannot do shit. And the fourth thing is your cockpit. Other weak spots, there are no weak spots. There are none, because all the time it will be regenerating itself. I cannot do anything if you actually met this thing right here, because even the most powerful weapon in Space Engineers won't be able to penetrate it. Won't. Well, there are one thing that can actually get pretty badly. The explosives, no, it can't do shit. But the most important thing is the asteroids. What if the asteroids penetrates the armor? And if the asteroids gonna be in your 3D, like in your projector range, the welders won't actually be welding. Why? It's because there are some things that is bothering them from welding your shit. Like if you would actually want again to get a perfect ship, you will be needing to relocate. But if the asteroid's gonna be stuck, it won't be repairing itself. What I'm saying, man, it cannot repair himself. Like, seriously. Plus, there are another tip that could actually penetrate the armor and do just massive damage. It's ramming attack. Nothing more but just ramming attack. That's why this ship is the best idea if you want to ram a regenerating armor. Is the ramming attack. The most important attack. You can use asteroids, but you will be needing to wait probably hours until it regenerates your ammo. Plus, if the enemy's gonna be having like heavy armor, you will be just penetrating one block after one block. It won't be do shit. Plus, if the asteroids hits the heavy armor, it will be gone into space probably. So the best idea is to create the Black Eagle. Why? Is because the Black Eagle is the best idea for ramming attack. It can just penetrate all kinds of armor. I cannot actually even say. Like, it is just really good idea. Not actually Black Eagle, but Black Eagle's front idea. Like, it can actually penetrate a lot of shit. And if you're gonna meet this ship with the regenerating armor, you would just be fucked. Really badly fucked. So keep that in mind. Okay, so it is probably all that I can say in this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a like if there is anything that I have actually teach you in Space Engineers what you did not knew in the first place. And yeah, I have actually saw the video of the regenerating armor. Yeah, I have gone to disappointment, but I probably knew something that it won't be actually the great thing to know. Well, getting all that thing like forget it. It's all good, man. It's all good. Everything is good. Okay, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm gonna be thinking about more things that I can actually build. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a like if there's anything else. And leave a comment if you have any questions. If there is any problem with the regenerating armor that you can actually mention, that I could actually use. And I will see you in the next video.